How we doing, everyone? DC3 Johnson here, coming with you another video here. So, starting off right where we left off, we're gonna take a look at the salaries. So, see right there, two hell of a terrible salaries, 27 million between both of them, and our payroll is like 84 million. So that's like a good chunk of 25%. So we're gonna make some trades here, get rid of them, shred the payroll, which is pretty realistic considering that Miami, I think, has one of the lowest payrolls in baseball, and literally they've been a bad team. So I think I'm not going to fantasy here. I think we're going for a realistic approach. So let's see. Trying to get rid of him, but it's going to be hard to do the salary. So let me start with Prado, who has a slightly lower salary. Let's see what trade offers we get here. And I don't know if you guys can. I don't know if you guys can see on the little buttons. I literally only have an offer from them. I can't move anything. Like, that's all I get. Those three prospects. So I don't really have much of a choice. If I want to get rid of the payroll, I gotta do it. That's funny. All right. Well, let's go back to. Okay, look at that. Not bad. 9.5 to 14.8. But we gotta give them more because obviously they know they're taking a terrible contract. So I don't want to get rid of the backup to Starling Castro because I think he'll be good, especially if Castro starts to get injured. Granted, but one thing I noticed about baseball is injuries don't really happen as much as they happen in other games. Like it's been very rare I've ever seen a baseball injury, at least in a baseball video game. But I would rather have him there. Let's see, maybe Miguel Rojas? I got him for arbitration next year. No. JT, definitely don't want to trade JT, but I guess we'll just take a look. And then, oh yeah, I have him for 1.6 for the next 4 or 5 years. So that's definitely not going to get moved right there. So we'll put the third baseman, and then definitely we add the center field. But no, I don't want to give him that one because I would hate to give up a B potential. But I don't really think I have much of a choice here. I'm running out of options. This guy is 26, so he is B. I don't have him on payroll for next year. He probably is going to ask for like 650K, so whatever, we'll throw him in. At 16 million in salary, we'll offer. And alright, so we got rid of the payroll issue. Let's go ahead and let's make some adjustments to actually, let's take a look at the budget first. So 64 million. So now we literally got rid of 20 million in payroll, and the guy that we traded for from the Twins is literally our top guy at 9.5 million. That's not terrible. The one guy I really need to get rid of is Dan, 5 million, and he's literally just sitting in AAA. But we'll leave that for another episode. We'll leave that for later. But just making some quick adjustments here. I do have one slot available here. Don't know if I want to make a move here. I don't know who any of these people are. Class A. But I'm definitely going to go for this guy. I took a quick peek at the free agency while in between recordings, and so I do like him. He's literally better than Gabby and the other guy we have at right field. I mean, granted, I do want to leave him at AAA for now, just to see maybe if he develops. That's kind of like how you leave prospects in the G League and the NBA. That like when you leave them down there, their overall goes higher because of the fact that they're developing not in the actual NBA, but like in the minor leagues. So maybe he goes up to a 76, 77. At the end of the day, we're not a team that's going to be winning 89, 95 games. We'll probably finish like, as long as I finish like third or fourth, not last in the division. I think that's so. And we just gave up a home run. Literally, the objective, if you guys saw the critical situation, was for me to end to close out the game. And literally, I think on the second or third pitch, I gave up a home run. So Oh god. So that's the thing about critical situations is they can go either way. To be honest with you, like you can actually help your team win, or you can do what I just did and literally bury them while they literally had the win in their hands. Oh, Donaldson. Donaldson was actually on the cover of MLB 16, which is actually the first game I played in place when I got the PlayStation 4. It took me a while to get the PS4, but that was one of the games that came with it, I guess, because I got the Uncharted bundle, but there was like some sort of sale where they actually offered me MLB as well for I think it was like $3, like a $3 additional purchase. Shout out to Fries for providing that promo for me, but it worked out. And it's just sad because I haven't really heard much of him ever since he was like on the Blue Jays. I guess his career's been on decline. But thank God I'm closing this out because oh my God, I felt like I was gonna botch that one even worse. Well, now we go to the top of the 10th. Great, absolutely fantastic. But anyway, guys, definitely excited here for baseball here. So one of the things that happened in the last few weeks, recent weeks, obviously we know about the Houston Astro investigation, which, you know, I think a lot of people are happy that it's out there, but unhappy with the results. But that's a story for another day. But I think what, like LA, they've literally had great trades going on. Like the Boston Red Sox are going, like they traded Mookie Betts, but they're also going to pay for half of David's contract, which it's a ridiculous contract. It's like a really terrible yes. All right, we got him. Oh, and it's his first home run. Oh shit. My prospect's building confidence. All right. I think Derek Jeter will be proud. He'll probably give me a little pat in the back and be like, "Yeah, great job on building my prospect, but don't fuck up." But anyway, so I think the Boston. Oh my God, 368. That's pretty good. Oh, not bad, but they'll pay for half of the contract, and then supposedly one of the trades that was going to happen was the Dodgers were going to trade, I believe, Cody Bellinger and another person to the Angels, just to kind of do a salary dump. So I think they were going to get some prospect to try to get under the luxury tax that baseball has. But then the owner of the Angels canceled the trade, which I think it worked out for the Dodgers even better, because now they're like, oh well, we don't want to trade him anymore. They'll pay. They're like, oh, we'll pay the tax no matter what, like whatever. So I think LA might have a really legitimate chance of winning the World Series this year because of the fact that they kept Bellinger, they have Mookie Betts, and we'll see how it goes. I'm really excited to kind of see how the season unfolds, and maybe the Astros will end up getting booed like in every ballpark. I think that's the one thing that everyone's been talking about is they'll get booed in every single town that they go, no matter what. They'll probably get hit by pitchers. We'll see. I don't think they will. Supposedly, like the commissioner made a huge statement that like they'll retaliate against players who do that. So we'll see if the pitchers don't end up caring and they actually end up doing what they supposedly said they're gonna do. But yeah, another thing, guys. I know I was talking about the baseball stuff, but definitely when you get the offer to do the pinch hitter, and if you end up doing it, I know not everyone plays National League games, so obviously you have to deal with the pitcher. The one thing you want to do if you ever pinch hit your pitcher, so basically replace him with an actual hitter, you want to put someone in the bullpen to start warming up. Because in my case, right now, he was already kind of pretty much warmed up for the pitch. Because the problem is if you wait until the top of the inning, once it's your turn to start pitching, the guy's going to come out ice cold, and it could potentially fuck up everything, because then the pitcher might throw something really horrible, and then the other guy might actually take advantage. Especially when it comes to extra innings, like a screw up like that could cost you the game. So definitely that's the one tip I will give you guys if you play National League teams. Obviously, if you play American League, like Angels, the A's, the Astros, and other teams, Tampa Bay, you don't have to worry about this because they have the designated hitter rule. So that's something you only have to worry about if you end up picking a National League team like the Padres, which I actually ended up doing a franchise mode with them prior to this, and then obviously the LA Dodgers. Let's see if we can close out this game. One out. I don't want to say anything yet. I'm kind of like just trying to holding my breath because I did screw up the first time. Ooh. Got him swinging. Got him swinging.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he?
See, the one thing I'm surprised, because I think Atlanta, they just built their baseball stadium, like in recent memory, like I think in the last 5 years. I'm surprised that they didn't get a retractable roof on this, and the reason why I mention is because I'm seeing the rain on the field. Because now a lot of the baseball stadiums have a retractable roof to, you know, kind of like how Miami has the retractable in case it rains and all that stuff, so that way they can continue playing without issue. So I'm actually a little curious as to why they decided maybe just wanted to save money, or not really sure. And we do end up closing them out, so that's great. I'd have been really sad and upset at myself if I would have cost the team to win, because they were already up to begin with. They were up 1-0, so I would have felt bad. And obviously Chase gets the player of the game. That's pretty good. And let's go back to the main menu. I mean, I'm glad we're facing division rivals here, but I do think that this is where we'll leave the video for this part, because I think we do have Philadelphia coming up, so in case we do games, I'd rather do that for the next part. But guys, thank you guys for watching. If you guys like what you see, hit the subscribe button. Check out my other videos. I do have UFC, NBA coming up. Alright, man. Take care. Signing off.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome.